Okay, so Unit 2, Lesson 3, Code Practice 2. And for that, they want you to write a program that inputs the length of two pieces of wood in yards and feet as whole numbers and prints the total. So we're going to have two different pieces of wood, the yards and feet of those, that one first piece, yards and feet of the second one, and then print our answer as yards and feet. So here we go. First thing we need to do, sorry, I'm eating pretzels as I'm doing this. So we need to input the first piece of wood. So the way we need to have inputs. So for the first piece of wood, I have Y1 for yards, integer, because it said enters whole numbers. So integer input, enter the yards, colon, space, close, and in feet. So we're going to enter in some number. I did yard 1 and feet 1, but we're doing two pieces of wood, so it only makes sense. I do yard 2 and feet 2, integers, inputs, so forth and so on. Okay, so now we've got our input. We've asked the person to input the numbers. Excuse me. But the thing is, and what we need to look at is, okay, now that we've done that, how do we get it into more feet and yards? Because if they say one of them's 2 feet and the other is 2 feet, together 4 feet is longer than 1 yard. So we need to make a change there. So to do this, we're going to get total feet. Well, to do that, how many feet are in a yard? Okay, so we got to know that. So 3 feet equal 1 yard. And so that's what we're going to do. I'm going to take, for total feet, Y1, the yards, times 3. That changes that into feet. Plus Y2, those yards, times 3. Plus the first number of feet and the second number of feet. We need that total. And I'm calling that total feet, TFT. Now, we have to change that total feet into yards. Well, we have some total, but we want to change the number of feet into yards. Well, 3 feet make a yard. So we're going to divide, what I'm calling total yards by taking total feet. This is integer division, double forward slashes. 1 is simple division, would give us a decimal, but 2 is for integers. We want a whole number answer. So 3 goes into our total feet, and that gives us total yards. And then I take that same total feet and I modulo it, because this gives me the remainder, and that will be how many leftover feet we have. I hope this is making sense so far. So we had to change all the yards into total feet. We then divided that total feet by 3 to figure out how many yards it was. We then did modulo 3, division, with the remainder to find out how many just feet remainder were. And then we print yards, colon, space, close quote, plus. Now we have integers that we have totals for, so we string total yards plus. Now notice I put a space right here because we want a space between yards, its number, and then feet, colon, space, string feet. Excuse me. And so that is how that one rolls along. A little bit more difficult, a little bit longer to work. Any questions? Okay, good. I hope that's your understanding on that. Have a good day.